So now I'm starting RS flip-flop with a clock, and now why it is called RS flip-flop, because we are using a clock which is edge triggered, and the naming convention is by the thing is that so RS flip-flop. So I will go a bit quicker now because we have already studied the circuit. Fine. So let's see the circuit. So this is your R input, this is your S input, and this is your CLK, that is a clock. Fine. Now we follow our NOR logic from here. So NOR logic will be again the same we have used in the RS flip-flop. So this design is something like this. Then we have a NOR gate. Again we have a NOR gate, and there is a fine, and there is a jump. So flip-flop or RS flip-flop means reset set flip-flop is now. That means when you supply R is equals to 1, Q will become 0. When you supply S is equals to 1, Q will become 1. The same logic is there. There is no change in that. Clock is edge triggered. Now edge triggering means what? That means suppose this is my clock is going on, this is my clock signal is there. Fine. So my clock signal is applied to that. Now at I am using this what falling edge trigger. Falling edge trigger. It means what? That means suppose we have supplied R is equals to 1 and S is equals to 0. That means for this our output should be, for this our output should be, sorry, Q is equals to 0. But until unless this particular signal passes through the clock, there will be no change. Fine. Now after this level has reached this mark it as 1, then next event will be occur at 2, then next event will be occur at 3. So not only the input is defining on the state of the circuit, but the change will occur only on the level triggering, edge triggering. As the falling edge we are following, so it will be work on the falling edge of the device. R input, Qn minus 1 and Q. So Qn minus 1 is the previous state, and this Q is Qn only. So this is something like this. Fine. So this is 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1. Now coming to the S input. The S input will be 0 0 1 1, then 0 0 1 1 0 1. Now we have what? There is a no change in the state of the circuit. So let's see what 00 means, no change. So this means NC. I am writing in a brief that NC. NC, we will pick the previous output. Previous output was 1. 01 means what? Reset. That means we just reset the circuit. 10 means we set the circuit. And last one is the invalid line. So this is how the truth table of this circuit is created. Sorry, this particular flip-flop has been created. Now there is one thing we want to find out. We have drawn the circuit and we have done everything. We want to find out the equation for the Q. So what is the technique for getting the equation of the Q? The same K-map. Because we have a truth table, so we can use the K-map to find out the circuit. So what we do, we will create a K-map, something like this. We know the output is Qn or Q. So we just write Q and 1, 2, 3. Fine. So this is 2. At 2 we have 1, 0, 1, 2. We have 1 and sorry, this is 3. So there will be 1 over here, and there is a cross. Invalid means cross. So we'll put a cross over here. Then at invalid is at this point, and 1 it at this point, and 1 is at this point. This is what? This is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4. This is 4 table. Sorry, this is the map. Now we will try to minimize it. So for minimization, we try to cover these two cross also to get the more simplified equation. This is selected. Now we left with 1. So this one can be grouped with this one. So the equation for Q will become what? The equation for Q will become, and then R is also going out of the picture. That means S plus Qn minus 1 R complement Qn minus 1. Expression for the output state from the RS flip-flop. Fine.